Hey, what's up guys? It is me, Mr. Boomnastic, back here again, also known as Rental Man Buck. Just getting a little bit of a save lag there. We're back again on the county line, and I'm shipping out one of our last... Well, I'm bringing back a load of soybeans back to one of our farms again. I just kind of gotta make sure if I make a left here. Yep, we gotta make a left. Ooh, that was hard on the brakes. But yeah, we're gonna be trucking this back to the farm. It was a little wet, rained here yesterday, so we couldn't get into the field yesterday, but right now we are on the last pass of, well, we just got done with our second to last soybean field, and we are on the last one today. We're gonna hopefully get that one knocked out. It's not very big. It's only about a 40-acre field, so we should knock that out fairly quickly. We still have to get my truck that has the S680's draper still sitting back at the and not the other field, so he's got to bring that back up, and I am going to bring this truck back to the field. We're just north of the Platte Valley dealer, so that's convenient for me because if we have a breakdown I can just drive up to work quick and grab something. But we're going to get this back to the farm, get ready to get unloaded, and then I will get back to you guys as soon as we get this at a decent place to the farm and we're back on our way. Alright, so we've just gotten back to the farm. I will have to get the 6M started up, get all that set. Make sure we don't take off the trailer here. Don't take out the that loading auger, that'd be bad. And we're just gonna play ourselves again that ring around the rosy. Another thing I forgot to mention is that our L9000 here, it's a good truck for me, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it for too much longer. I did find a great deal on a Pete 389 that I might be swapping it out for. Guy said it's up at, they have it up at one of our, like, the Tractor Supply here. Oh yeah, I gotta set that, so that should be good there. Gotta turn this on. And make sure we lower that and get it all maneuvered. Oh boy. There we go. Bingo. That's what we want. Get that all fired up. Back this up just a tad bit. Alright, there we go. So let's get our soybean unloaded here. Again, just because of the way we have this, we'll have to just keep on loading it as it goes. Don't want to overload the backhoe, because that would be bad. Get it in as the right speed, so we're not doing anything too harsh to it. I don't believe we have to move to our other bin yet. Alright, we good back there. Let's make our way back up to the field. I'm probably just gonna shut off this. I'll meet you guys back once we get up to the field. It's gonna be a little bit of a drive, probably 10-15 minutes. It's about 6-7 miles north of here, so I'll catch you guys on the way once we get back to the field. Sure to check if there's not a train here. I think there is. Okay, we're good. I know most semis don't really have to necessarily stop for those tracks unless they got the hazard signs on them, but sometimes it's good to be safe than sorry. But just a few things that I've been wanting to kind of tell you guys is I did find out that I'm gonna try to fix my audio quality, because the first couple of videos I was a little quiet, so I'm gonna try and fix that and talk like this where you guys can, you know, actually hear me. So like I said, we're making our way back. We're actually gonna take the longer way around / scenic route because less lag for me, and I don't necessarily take this road too often, so it's kind of cool to get to the field this way. Plus I can get through the backside. I believe one of our guys is sitting at the edge of the field with the cart. We brought the cart up first on the first day, and then we transported the 9660 up to the field with the Macdon behind him. And this thing had a full truckload. I just kind of had it sitting in the field, so we took it back to the farm. Dumped it, obviously, and now we're back out. We're going back out there. The 9660 is running, but we still have to bring the 45-foot draper for the S680. But that's up my truck down to the other ones, and the other guy said he'll bring that up in a minute. So we'll be having both combines running. on that. Make sure we don't take anything off over here. Okay. And we're going to be coming into more the north side of it up by the county fair area and the DOT, so just to be safe, so we're not going to get pulled over by anybody, especially the Popo and the 4.0 for driving with something that could be a distraction. I'm going to let you guys go, but we will check back in once we get by the field entrance. Alright, we're coming up here on the north side of the field. Gotta love good old Union Pacific. Honk back at him. I think it's 60 on this road, but we're just gonna keep it at 55 just for the heck of it. We got 4 days left, should say, in seasons, but in reality we'd have about 2 weeks left or so for harvest. I'm gonna be rushing in the line here because we still got about 200-300 acres left to harvest, and I got a few friends to help me out here. Grant, those guys, they can't because they're already harvesting with their stuff, so they got their own stuff they got to worry about. Oh, there's Jimmy Mac over here with the good old cart. I don't think he has anything because he said that they just kind of got started when I left to go dump the truck. But let's get things going here. Now my dealer is literally right up the road, and that's gonna make the lag even worse, so I'm just gonna drive like this, so just about hit the cart. That's nice. Shut him off, and not realistically tab over to the cart, and we're gonna go get him emptied. Where's it at? There he is. This should be interesting to get over there. Now the dealer did get a surprise shipment in from J&M, and that would be that they brought in their Grainstorm series. So possibly the Brent's going to be swapped out. Our Avalanche is going to be swapped out with a Grainstorm. I'll probably take the duals and put them back on the front end of this tractor because I personally prefer the front duals, but because of planting, I just forgot to put these fronts back on. But the 1526 is the 1596. I mean, it's a really good cart. I like it. Capacity is really nice, but I honestly prefer a J&M over Brent. It's kind of a family thing. My uncle owns one. About 2 hours south of here, my uncle's got a fairly big farm scale for like his area. He does run all deer, so that helps contribute to why I like deer a lot, but he runs a J&M 1326 Grainstorm on the back. That's hooked up to the back end of his 8345R, as well as he runs I believe a 2012 S680 or a 2015. I can't remember, but then he also runs that with the 616 16-row corn header. I believe it's a Stockmaster. He's also got a nice new gator that he uses. Oh, there we go. So this tractor, it's kind of more of just a personal thing of why I like it. 9660 here. I believe this is what he runs as well. He does not run a Macdon. He runs like a 40 or 35 foot deer. FD, I believe it's an auger driven. It's not a draper though. But anyway, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get this about 40 to 50 acre field done here on the north side. We're going to get all the grain done. We have to make sure we can get that header up here for the S680. Our 9660 here could probably wipe it out fairly quickly, but we want to make sure we can get the most done as fast as we can, the best we can. And right now we don't have to worry about breaking down because we'll have parts for it. Alright, he's full. And it was 29% for us, so that's convenient. We're probably just gonna get some up close shots of the combine, do some harvest here once we get the other one going. It'll be on the other side of the field. It'll be kind of cool. I'll get back to you guys once we get that other header up here. It's gonna be a couple minutes before we do that. So again, it's about 15 minutes away because it's about 10 miles out. So we'll check back up with you guys once we get everything else set up. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, reinforcements have arrived. So one thing we're gonna have to do here quick is I'm gonna bring this into the field, but this one I want to make sure Green Star is again set up. We don't really need to touch any of the actual components of it when it comes to how we're doing. Oh, is he going? Is he going? Yeah, he's fine. Those little crops missed a little bit. We're gonna send him down, and we're gonna have him going north-south instead of east-west. I'm gonna take out a little bit so each pass gets shorter for both drivers. Got my buddy here. He's kind of invisible, but he's gonna take over for me once we get down here. But we just want to make sure that it's set to this field just so it knows, hey, you're not in the other field again. I personally like to just check it to make sure everything's in the correct spot, but everything appears to be in working order. Let's get the Green Star set up here again. Okay, flip that screen. All right, that appears to be all correct, set up to this field, so let's get moving. You full yet? Check what he's at before we start. Yeah, you guys see when my computer kind of lags out now when I'm by the dealer? Oh shoot, he is full. Okay, so let's just cut a quick spot up to where he's at. And then we'll cut a little spot around him. It shouldn't be too bad, because... There we go. Well, I want to get this all figured out first, make sure he's running fine, and then we'll jump into some of those cool aerial shots, because I want to get some good stuff on that. Well, alrighty then. We are full, but because of logic of it just being the pipe always on the inside towards the crop, we're just going to back up here. We're going to go grab the cart. Nice and easy. Really do miss being able to drive this thing around, because I've driven one of these before down at my uncle's for harvest time, and it was really fun. Again, it had the J&M on the back. This is done. Let's get him going back right here. It's a beautiful cell tower. God bless the US of A. This is beautiful. Soybean Harvest 2019. Alright, with the little regime of us playing with the drone there for a second, I noticed that little Johnny's full here, so let's get him emptied out, and we missed him by a mile. There we go. Once we go dump this in the truck, we're gonna leave the auger out. Good thing there's no electrical lines besides those things up there, but they're high enough that we won't have to worry about them snagging. Keep her coming, keep her coming. Should be able to fill up with his stuff. 100%, 100%. Come on. Oh. Well, we're gonna get a cool on-the-go shot here. How long's he got? And we are full. Oh, mama. That's beautiful right there. Alright, we are done with that. We're gonna get our camera set back up because I love this camera, but it's really only cool for like these kinds of shots where you're just kind of doing some cool stuff with it. But we gotta get him going back again because we can't have just someone sitting here idle. So I'll catch back with you guys in a couple minutes. Alright, so Big Johnny was full, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna empty him out, but he was being a little pain and had the auger be, you know, where you don't need it to be when you're trying to unload. Don't want to be running into any of the crop, but we also don't want to be doing that. Hey, there's little John in the distance right there. Ooh. Let me know how you guys like this. I personally, I don't like to play with this field of view at this big rate, but when it comes to like screenshots or up close like this, where you could possibly get just little quick little like view arounds, I mean, they're cool. So if you guys like that and want me to do more, I would be more than happy to. It doesn't take me to do much, but it is something that it's not a mod, it's something that you have to set in the game, and then you can press certain buttons and toggle different commands. But let's get back to harvest because we are empty and we need to get more grain. Simple as that. Right, so as we sit here in the 680, I'm actually going to send him again east-west, but we're going to send him more down here towards these, well, up here towards the north end of the field, where we can get a little more of a clearance pass, because we want to be able to effectively clear out the field without having to hit someone's fence, especially. So we're just going to have him send a straight line down this way. And why is his beacon on? And we're gonna dump the 32%, 485 bushels into the cart, into the grain truck. So while we get him going over there on the north end of the field, I'm gonna get the remainder of this grain into the truck, see if we can't fit it all in one, and then we're gonna take the load to the farm and start getting it partially dried a little bit because we are a little never mind, apparently he's full, so we're gonna do that quick. We're gonna take that load back to the farm. I don't want to take that, I know I was videoing while I was driving earlier, but we're gonna take this thing back up here to the farm, get it unloaded, bring it back, and just keep plugging along. I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Then we are rolling back. Alrighty then, we are rolling back up here onto the farm. Turn off that turn signal, don't want to burn out the light. Let's fire up the 6M again. We're bringing in quite a few bushels of soybean though, so that's nice. We're gonna have a nice crop to be able to sell right before we are having to leave for the next series. Which, if I'm correct, is I'm actually not going to say the map what we're going to unless they've already said it, so if you want to know the map, go check out them. The other guys in the Boomstick Club, I love shouting those guys out. Just going to go over here, turn on the 6M. Alright, and let's start unloading these soybeans. Should be the last of it. Alright, there we go. Let's actually check the stats on that because I want to find out how much is in our bins here. Still have more corn in the bins right now at 8,900 bushel. We only got 5,600 of soybean, which is fine. It's not a whole lot, but once we get the corn in, it's going to be a whole lot of corn because we got 4 fields worth. So let's get back to the field. Again, I'll check back with you guys once we get there, and sayonara till we see. Alright, well, we're just rolling back up here, back onto the field, but this is actually getting to be a fairly long video for me, so I'm just going to call it here for right now. I'm going to do the rest of this field off camera, but this is our last soybeans. Last of the soybeans. After this, we're going to take some stuff back to the farm. We're going to calibrate it again to make sure it's set for corn this time. But if you guys really did like this video, smash that like button, comment down below what you liked about it, possibly what you didn't. I know one thing, and that is possibly the quality of this. But again, working on that. Lastly, be sure to subscribe if you already haven't. No pressure on if you want to or not. I just enjoy posting this stuff out to you guys to make sure you enjoy. But we're gonna get more videos in here. Got a couple more mods I'm working on, so stay tuned to possibly see anything on those. I will not say what they are, but they should be kind of fun, and we're just gonna leave that here. So the 2019 soybean harvest is wrapped up. It's good to be done with at least one of the crops, but that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Rental Man out. Peace.